it's Ducky, and today we are doing a new challenge that I have never done before. Now, I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this. The main one that springs to mind is Siren Sketches, but I know that this has been a challenge that has been going on for a long time. I know I used to watch it when I was younger, and that is the 3 marker challenge. You've probably seen that from the title anyway. So there are quite a few ways to pick what markers you're going to use. You could blindfold yourself and pick them. Random number generator. I can imagine, I think there also might be websites where you can get it to pick for you. However, I have these 2 massive things of Uhura markers, which comes to 224 markers. And we're gonna get my partner to pick 3 for me. So I don't know if he's going to be nice about it. I don't know what colours he's going to choose. He knows he's doing this, so I just have to wait until he's out of his work meeting and then we can get him to pick some colours. Let's get into it. Okay, my partner's here to choose the colours.
Focus. It's not focusing. There we go. I have something specific in mind. I wonder if you can figure it out.
So I'm going to use this sketchbook again because I really like how it worked with the markers in the TikTok art challenge video. To make sure we remember our plastic sheet. Now this side does have a scribble on it, but I'm just going to do my swatches and stuff around it. So we've got the black, blue and pink. Let's see how these blend together. Okay, they're not going to blend very well together, but layering them does give this nice purple colour. And of course the black probably isn't going to blend, but we can have a look at that. Okay, so it does look like we might be able to get a bit of a blend between the blue and the black, but it's not very seamless. Okay, so I think I might have come up with a little character here, so let's ink this in. Now, while this is a 3-marker challenge, I will be allowing myself to use a fine liner and a white gel pen just because I want it to come out good. So let's get some colour on this one. So that colour study has come out really cool. I really like how that's coming out. So I can sketch the full piece and then we can get to drawing it. Okay, so I've got this sketch done. Let's go ink it in. Hey. Hello. Then I was visited by a beautiful baby that decided I wasn't the spare human for a good couple minutes, so of course I had to do some cuddles with her before continuing.
Apologies, I didn't have a flow.
So originally I was thinking glitch, and that led me to thinking gaming and gamers, and I know I want to draw a character. So I was planning on drawing a gamer girl, but somewhere along the way I lost the gamer part, and it just became a scene decor kind of vibe, which I love, and I can imagine this character is a gamer, so I'm definitely not complaining. I should have known my partner would choose colours to make a glitch type artwork, because they have been telling me for ages that I need to do a glitch artwork, but I've always been a bit uninspired to do it. Recently, I've been really inspired by decor outfits, and I've wanted to draw one for a while, and my characters are always nearly seen or emo, so that probably isn't a surprise. I've always loved and wanted a raccoon stripe in my hair, but I don't think it would work very well in curly hair. I have seen one person with it, but I just don't think my curls would behave quite as well as theirs do. The pen I'm using for the line work is a Stedler pigment liner, which I love using for all my artwork. They're waterproof, so they don't smudge when using alcohol markers or any other wet mediums, and they also don't smudge when you use any kind of sealer on things, which is originally why I used them. I bought a set a couple years ago with a voucher for Cass Art. I went with a friend and bought them. That was such a fun, lovely day. But they are all finally starting to run out, so sadly I will have to buy some more soon, and I hate spending money on myself. Okay, the outline is all done, so first we need to go in with the black and get all the black bits filled in, and then we can add the colour. I'm hoping you can't hear the neighbour's washing machine, because I can hear it and it's driving me insane. Okay, now it's time to add the colour, and I think that's going to really make this pop. I don't know if anyone else is fascinated with decor or fashion TikToks, but I love seeing all the different outfits and makeup. But all I can think of the entire time is how uncomfortable it all looks. I struggle to wear 2 necklaces and a pair of earrings for more than a couple of hours. I do not know how they do it. I know I have sensory issues, but any kind of alternative fashion normally has a higher percentage of neurodivergent people wearing it, so clearly there are no neurodivergent decor people, and I've definitely seen some on TikTok who have said that they're neurodivergent, so I find that really fascinating. I'd love to know how they cope with it, or if it's actually soothing to them. I know there's someone on TikTok I follow that really enjoys wearing corsets because it's really soothing for their autism, whereas I really struggle wearing corsets because I feel constricted, but they love that feeling of constriction. They love tight jeans and things like that, so that's really interesting. I think it's so interesting how different neurodivergence can affect different people. I think this character is like that. They love the weight of all the accessories, giving them that sensory pressure, a bit like a weighted blanket, helping soothe them throughout the day. I can imagine they gravitate to creative hobbies and possibly and also maybe probably a career. I wish I was better at creating lore for characters, like so many of the artists I follow. But I just can't seem to do it. I make the piece and then it's done, and that's it. I used to be really good at creative writing when I was younger, but I seem to have lost that as I got older. But it was always very depressing, so that's probably why. I could probably write a really depressing lore if I wanted to, but I want my art to be a bit of an escape from all of that. So if you have any idea for lore of any characters or creatures I make in my videos, please let me know in the comments. I'd really love to create OCs with properly fleshed out backstories. And I love how two people can see the same character and see such a different lore and backstory for them. This was a pretty quick drawing. I made the sketch and then instantly did the drawing. That isn't my normal drawing routine. I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I normally sketch things out on my tablet and then I trace that sketch onto paper and then I draw it, which takes a lot longer. I really love the glitch effect, and the way I did that is I made sure to put all the black down first for all the liner and such, but I left a couple different spaces to do like those kind of glitchy lines that most glitch artworks have. And then I did all the blue on the left side of the lines and then the pink on all the right side of the lines. I think there are a couple places I messed up, like on the plaster on the nose, but for the most part, that's how I did it. Okay, I think that's all done. I'm loving how it came out. So here was the sketch that we had, and here's the final piece. I love it. I really do. Let me know what you think of this scene decora kind of glitchy character. I think this might have to be an OC. I'm not sure about a name for them yet. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!